Welcome everyone and thank you for showing up to my channel at Chai Lotus Yoga. I just wanted to share with you today a few easy seated positions you can do to stretch, knowing that yoga doesn't always have to be about a big flow or how fast you're moving or how flexible you are. We can always sit, do some gentle stretches. So I'd like to share that with you today. So if you will, go ahead and come down to your mats into an easy seated position, whether it's sitting down cross-legged or sitting up on your knees as so. Today I'm going to choose to sit down in our easy seated position. We'll get comfortable here. Bring our spine nice and tall, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Relax our hands down on the top of our knees. We'll close our eyes and we'll just take a nice cleansing breath in through the nose. And exhale through the nose. We'll begin to focus in more on our breath so that we come and surrender here on our mat today. So give yourself time to arrive here on your mat and get grounded. So again, just come on down to your seated position, close your eyes, and let's just zone in on our breath here. Natural breathing, but keep the spine nice and tall. As we sit here, we'll take our time getting grounded, getting rid of any thoughts we may have had before we started, and you're getting rid of our to-do list for today. We're just going to be present here at this very moment. Continue to breathe, relax the shoulders, relax the face. You should begin to feel your body settling in here into your mat. While we're resting, getting grounded, go ahead and set your intention for today. My intention for today is that I am loved and I am worthy. When you're ready, we'll open our eyes. We'll go ahead, inhale our arms up overhead. So inhale up, exhale them back down. Inhale your arms up. Then take your time exhaling them back down. We'll do this 3 more times. Inhale up. And release. On your inhale, think of inhaling positivity. And we're going to exhale all of our negative energy today. The focus is on positivity, love, and self-worth. So inhale up and release. Let's go ahead and bring the soles of our feet together into our butterfly pose. Here, we can get adjusted by moving extra tissue away so that our sits bones are nice and flush to the ground. Again, make sure the spine is nice and tall, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Your feet can be nice and tucked into the groin if that feels comfortable, or bring it further out into a diamond shape. Whatever feels comfortable to you. Some of us have tight hips. Don't worry if the knees don't come all the way down. Over time, they will. So I'm going to come in just a little closer. I like to hold on here to my ankles or take my peace fingers to my big toes. And we're just going to hold nice, tall, lean, open up our heart. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale it out. Inhale again. And this time on your exhale, we're going to fold over. So exhale, nice lean back, keep a nice long neck, and come forward. Only go as deep as your body allows. This will allow us to open up our hip flexors a little bit more. If you can fold forward even more, great. If not, listen to the body and only go where it wants to go. Do keep in mind that with each breath, you'll start to feel yourself loosen even more and start to fold forward even more. So take your time, don't rush. Continue to breathe. Focus on your breath. You should start to feel really good down in your hip flexors. We'll take a few more breaths here. Go ahead and inhale deeply through the nose and begin to rise back up to center. So inhale, come on up. Exhale, settle in. We'll go ahead and extend our right leg out to the top corner of our mat and bring our left foot in to our inner right thigh. Send your shoulders towards the right foot. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, fold forward. This stretch here is allowing us to work our hamstring and our right leg. Again, only reach as deep as you can. Do not try to force yourself. We want to feel relaxed and at peace with our stretches. Continue to use your breath. Don't hold your breath. You should also begin to feel a nice stretch of the left side body. Close your eyes here so that you relax and focus more down on your breath and your surroundings. Inhale, let's rise. Place the right hand on top of the left knee. Swim your left arm behind you, behind the glutes, and twist to the left. Just for a little torso twist here, working our digestive system. Send your gaze back. And again, don't force yourself. Only turn as much as your body will allow. You may be a little tight today, or we may be extra flexible, but just listen to the body. Inhale, come back through to center. Let's switch legs. So we'll bring in our right leg. Send our left leg out to the corner, top corner of our mat here. Turn our shoulders so that we face our left toes. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold over towards your left toes. If you can grab them, wonderful. If not, just go where the body will flow. We're going to work on our left hamstring here and opening up the right side body. So all of this, you should feel a nice opening coming here, as well as a good stretch in our left hamstring. Relax, allow the shoulders to relax. Send your gaze down towards your kneecap. Inhale. And exhale. Really focus on your breathing here. That will allow us to stretch and fold a little deeper into our poses. On your next inhale, we'll rise back up to center. Place our left hand on top of the right knee. Take our right hand behind our glutes and send our gaze over our right shoulder for a little torso stretch here, a little twist. One more breath here. Exhale, come back through to center. We'll slowly work our way into our tabletop. So go ahead and come into your tabletop position. Make sure that the palms are nice and wide, the fingertips are nice and wide. Press into your palms as if you were pushing the ground away from you. We want to make sure our alignment is still perfect, so we want to have our shoulders over our wrists and our hips over our knees. Our feet can be tucked here or untucked, whatever feels comfortable to you. But remember to push away from the ground so that we don't dump all of our weight into our wrists. On your next inhale, we're going to drop our belly and send our gaze forward for our cat and cow. So inhale, exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the pelvis, arch the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, send the gaze forward. And exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the pelvis around the spine for cat. Take your time here, sway back and forth. Do what feels good to you here. So inhale, drop the belly, send the gaze forward. And then exhale, arch it up. We'll go 2 more times on your own. Go with your breath. Last one. When you're finished with your last round, go ahead and come to a neutral spine. We'll extend the left toes back and the right fingertips forward. Try a little balancing here. So on your inhale, we'll lift the right hand and the left leg. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, release, come back to table. Let's work the other side. So send the right toes back, left arm forward. Make sure that you have your placement in your right hand. Again, shoulder over wrist. Push into the palm so that we're pushing the ground away. And then inhale, lift. And exhale, bring it on down. Keep our hips nice in alignment. Try not to display off to the sides. We're working balance and strength and core here. So inhale up and exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, come back to table. Bring the knees in together. Go ahead and send the glutes back to the heels. We'll slowly come down into our child's pose. So extend the arms out in front of you so that we get a nice shoulder stretch and allow the forehead to come down to the mat. We'll spend a few moments here to allow our back body to open up. That should feel really good. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Remember to keep the face nice and soft. We don't want to bring any negative or unwanted energy. We want this to be nice, soft, and gentle. Really walk your fingertips out to the front so that you get the benefits of our shoulder stretch while we are here in our child's pose. You should feel your belly expanding on the top of the thighs. And when you exhale, navel to spine, really opening up our back body here. Let's take a nice cleansing breath. So inhale through the nose, real deep. And exhale through the nose, nice and long. On your next inhale, we'll work our way back up to table. And inhale, way our legs to one side so that we come into a seat. Come on down. Spring our legs out in front of us. We're going to work on our seated pigeon here. So go ahead and plant the left foot down. You can extend it out a little bit so that we have room to cross our ankle, our right ankle over top of the left thigh. Place the hands behind you, fingertips going towards the back of your mat. And then we'll walk that left leg in just enough so that we come into our seated pigeon pose, working our hip flexors. So you should really feel this in your right hip crease. Again, you can walk the foot in as close as it feels good, but only go to where it feels good to you. So I'm going to stop about here. Keep the spine nice and long. Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears. And just sit and focus on the breath. Continue to breathe in and out. The goal today is to be gentle, find positivity, and show ourselves some self-love on this Self-Care Sunday. So take your time, no rush here. Enjoy the sensations. Give yourself permission to be here today. If anywhere feels a little tight, use your breath to loosen that up. So on your exhales, we'll push that breath down into our right hip flexor, allowing us to relax and allow the space to open. You can flex the toes, keep them active. Take a few more breaths here on the right side. When you're ready to come out of this seated pigeon, you can walk the left toes out just a little to release and then uncross the right one. So now we'll switch to the left side. So if your wrists are tight or your arms, go ahead and stretch them out for a moment. Just give yourself a nice little stretch, maybe a hug. And then we'll place our hands back down behind us. Take our left ankle over top of the right, and again, walk that right foot into where it feels comfortable. Remember that each side of our body, one side may be tighter than the other, so be mindful, listen to your body. Don't just try to move to hold the pose. It is not about the poses. It's more or less how you feel. So go ahead and bring that right foot back. Our left ankle is crossed over, and we are working on our left hip flexor here. Nice, gentle breathing. Take your time here. Nobody's in a rush. This is your time, your space. On your next inhale, we'll go ahead and unravel. So walk the foot down if you have to, and then uncross. Bring the feet as wide as the mat. We'll just do some windshield wipers here to release, working on our hip flexors. So drop the knees to the right, and then drop them to the left. And keep going back and forth. Eventually we'll come to a lying position. So keep on windshield wipering the legs, and then take your time coming on down to your mat. Once you get all the way down on your mat, go ahead and pull the knees into your chest. This will flush our low back into our mat, taking pressure off there. That should feel really, really good. And before we end our session today, we'll work on a little bridge pose that'll help our glutes, our core, and activate our quads just a little bit. So go ahead and plant the feet down about hip width distance apart. Bring the heels in as close to the glutes as you can, with still keeping your proper alignment. Bring the hands down, fingertips reaching towards the back of the heels. Snuggle down the shoulder blades, make sure you're comfortable. And on your next inhale, we'll go ahead and send the pelvis high to the sky, rolling up on our shoulders. So when you're ready, inhale, lift, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs, come up on the shoulders. If you need a deeper stretch, you can snuggle the shoulder blades underneath of you and clasp the hands underneath of the glutes. Here we're engaging our quads, engaging our glutes, using our core to keep us nice and sturdy. Hold here for a breath or two. If you're in your bind, go ahead and unclasp the hands, unsnuggle the shoulder blades, and slowly exhale. Bring the hips and pelvis back down to the ground. Go ahead and extend the legs nice and long as we prepare for our Shavasana. So nice and long, allow the feet to flop wherever they want to go. Bring the palms down, palms face up so that we receive all positivity energy today. Close the eyes, take a nice cleansing breath in through the nose. Exhale nice and slow so that we begin to melt down into our mats, calming our entire body down. This flow should have been a good, yummy stretch for you for the hip flexors, our side bodies, work a little bit on our quads. And now we can lay in Shavasana to calm everything back down so that we enjoy the rest of our Sunday. Close your eyes. Go back to your intention. I am loved and I am worthy. Feel those words into your body. Continue to breathe. Relax the shoulders. Relax the face. Begin to feel your heels of your feet get heavier to your mat. Calf muscles begin to feel like jello. Glutes, hands, all nice and heavy into your mat. Just remember you are supported by the ground. So allow the body to rest. Hands are calming. Shoulders working its way down from our ears. Upper body is being pressed into the mat. Allow the head to be heavy. No need to strain. Let it go. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax the jaw. Really give yourself some time. If you have more time in your day, you're more than welcome to stay here in your Shavasana, allowing our entire nervous system to calm down, refocus, regenerate. If you're ready to end your session today, go ahead and wiggle your toes, wiggle the fingers, open your eyes. I want you to take your time getting up, so we'll come into fetal position onto one side. So go ahead and come to your side. Use your hand to help you up. Come back into your easy seated position, and we'll bring our hands to our center in prayer. Thank yourself for giving yourself time for a little Sunday self-care. Surrendering to your mat today. I thank you for showing up. Continue to practice, continue your journey, and know that yoga is not always about the moves or the flexibility, but also the mindset that you carry on and off of your mat. I hope you have a good day today. Enjoy. I'll see you next time.